What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another second channel video. Let's get into it. We are going to be listening to the newest track, the newest single by Finneas, and it's called The 90's. Now, over on my main channel, I think those videos are still up. I am a huge fan of Finneas. I think he's one of the greatest songwriters of this generation, this decade, an amazing producer. He's produced so many amazing pieces of music and scores with other people as well. And obviously his work with Billie Eilish as well is just chef's kiss. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Cannot rave about Finneas enough. He's released a new song and it's called The 90's. I haven't heard it, so I'm really looking forward to getting into the single and sharing my thoughts with it.
Sometimes I think about the 90's.
Ooh.
I know that everyone romanticized it.
That's true. That is a very good line. As you guys know, the format of my videos is I pause it during the song so I can sort of break down and analyse each bit. Some people don't like that, but anyway, some people think about the 90's and romanticise it. That is very true. I am a 90's kid, but I guess people born, a little bit before me, the 90's was probably a very good era to grow up in.
Sign me up for a world without the internet.
That's a very good point. Sign me up for a world without the internet. I mean, without the internet, I'd be out of the job.
See, they can find me.
True, very true.
Just by looking up my mom's address.
Damn, that's deep. They can find me just by googling my mum's address. That's mad. When you think about the amount of people that just look at the new Drake and Kanye situation. Kanye just doxed Drake's home address on Instagram and then deleted it. Can you imagine if it was a really detailed address, zip code, postcode or whatever? Can you imagine how many people would turn up at his house? Mad.
When I was not a problem yet, all the time I should have been so happy I was here.
Those harmonies, Finneas' harmonies are just incredible, and that falsetto as well. His falsetto voice is just so underrated. I absolutely love it. Oh, chef's kiss again, just amazing. Okay, interesting. That auto-tune is different. I haven't heard much sort of auto-tune kind of style stuff on a Finneas song. It reminds me of a Billie Eilish song on her new album NDA, when it gets to that sort of chorusy bridge bit and it goes really heavy on the auto-tune. I don't know if this is something Finneas is experimenting with a little bit more, trying on Billie Eilish's album and now moving it into his, but it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of auto-tune, but maybe when it's used as an instrument, I guess, then that can work, but don't go too heavy, if you know what I mean.
So far and I'm already home. I think about the 90's.
I mean, I can understand why he's put the auto-tune in there, because I guess this auto-tune was sort of coming in to that sort of era of the 90's, and it's sort of like a representation of music at that time, but he can hit those notes and he can do those runs and flows without it, so I'm not keen on that.
When the future was a testament to something beautiful and shiny.
I love his deep voices at the end, the now. I can't reach that low because, well, yeah. But I really rate that.
Time that's left with everything behind me.
I love the sort of plucky sort of guitar that's going on in the background, sort of the offbeat of the drums. I really like that.
I wonder how much of it I'll forget. I think about the 90's.
Subtle harmonies there. It's sort of, if I'm listening to this with headphones, I can imagine it's sort of panning left to right. So yeah, that sounds really cool.
All the time I should have been so happy I was here.
It's catchy. I'm sorry. It's quite catchy, and just the harmonies are just amazing.
Just made it disappear on my head.
I don't like the auto-tune. It gives me the ick. I don't know what it is. I feel he doesn't need it. He doesn't need the auto-tune. I know it's for the song and representation and all that, but I don't like the auto-tune.
So heavy, I'm left only.
See, that would sound so much better without the auto-tune, because his falsetto is just spot on. He doesn't need it. That's a shame, because that really sort of, it flattens the song for me a little bit, and I don't know why. I just don't like that bit.
Starts too hard and lay your guard down in your garden. Sometimes I think about them.
Yeah, it's such a contrast. It goes from that really sort of, I'm not belty, but that really sort of powerful bit, and he's using autotune, and then it just cuts off straight away to the sometimes I think about the night, like with no autotune. I don't like that. Damn, giving me like Skrillexy dubstep vibes.
Sometimes I think about them.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. This is a really interesting song. It's got so many different parts and layers and textures going on with it. It's really, really unique. Really unique. See, that bit there, those... that sounds really, really cool with the auto-tune, but in the background. I wouldn't use it, personally, in the main bulk of the chorus, like really, really heavy, really forward in the mix. Like, in the background, you know, sort of... Yeah, that sounds really cool, but I don't like it in, like, really overused in that chorus bit. There's that falsetto again. See, that's cool. I really like that. Those sort of gang vocals, group harmonies, where he's just layering his voice on top of his voice, like, really, really cool. Yeah, I can understand. I've said it before. I can understand why he's added the auto-tune, because I guess sort of in the 90s, auto-tune was just sort of becoming a thing. Technology and music recording was sort of really, really advancing, very fast and progressing. But for musical taste-wise, I'm not a fan. Catchy as hell. There we go. That's it. That's the song. That's the 90s. I mean, yeah, there is sort of elements of sort of 90s music vibe there, but I'm going to be honest, it's not my favourite Finneas track. I think the auto tune in the chorus really, really puts me off of really, really loving the track. Like the first half before the auto tuned chorus come in, that was really cool. I really, really liked that. That was sort of like some really classic Finneas to me. But then, yeah, that auto-tune came in, and yeah, it just sort of, you know, it just gave me a little bit of an ick. Didn't really like it. But yeah, it's a really, really good song. I really like the production of it, other than the auto-tune. But that sort of breakdown bit in the middle that sort of sounded a little bit dubsteppy, that was really, really cool. I like that. Let me know what you think of this song in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Right over there.